All right, so today I'm going to be going over the Zenkai summon system and specifically telling you guys how many Chrono Crystals it's going to cost to move a character up a Zenkai level or all the way to Zenkai 7. Since this system has been released, it has been heavily criticized, and rightfully so, because it is basically only for whales, and I'm going to demonstrate that here in a moment. So first we want to know how many Chrono Crystals is it going to take on average to boost a character by one Zenkai level. And also, how many is it going to take to get to Zenkai level 7, which, if you didn't know, is the current and hopefully only maximum amount. So how we're going to find this out is we're going to look at one of the Zenkai banners that is currently up in the game, which is currently Purple Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Now, if you click the Awakening Z Power List button, right on the first page, before you even click the tab to show specifically the breakdown, this is going to show you the amount of Awakening Z Power as well as the percent chance of getting it in one single slot of your multi-summon. Of getting it. So we can see that you have a 1% chance to get 70 Awakening Z Power in one slot. Now, of course, you can only do multi-summons, and they cost 300 crystals each. So really, every multi you have a higher than 1% chance of getting 70 Awakening Z Power, but for one specific slot, it's only 1%, and so on for the others. So to calculate the amount of Chrono Crystals it's going to take on average, we have to do something called the expected value. Now, the expected value is something done in math classes, a lot of probability, and it basically looks to find, on average, how much am I going to win from this game. So you take the probability of an event occurring, and you multiply it by the gain you're getting out of it, and you're going to add that up for each instance possible in the game. Usually there is a subtraction in there as well, like in a gambling game. If you lose, then you have to give up whatever you bet. So this shows that on average you're going to get 9.15 Awakening Z Power per single summon. Now, this may not make sense to all of you right away, because first, you can't get 9.15 Z Power in a single slot at all, and of course that's true, but what this says is over a lot, I mean like thousands, millions of trials, which is impossible. On average, you would get 9.15 Z Power per single summon. Of course, you can't do single summons, so later we're going to multiply that into our equation to get the amount of Chrono Crystals you're going to need on average. But that's the expected value for a single summon. So going on, it costs 1,000 Awakening Z Power per Zenkai level. It doesn't matter which level it is, from 2 to 3, from 4 to 5. So we're going to divide it by the expected value and multiply it by 30, and the 30 is because it costs 300 crystals. The way we did it, we didn't multiply by 10 first when doing our expected value, which would have given us the same result to account for the fact that it's a multi-summon. Anyways, it works out to being about 3,200, 3,300 Chrono Crystals per Zenkai level. And to get all the way to Zenkai 7, which would be from level 2 through 7, assuming you do the free-to-play available 1,000 Awakening Z Power, which you obviously should do, because you're going to be saving like 3,300 crystals, it's going to cost about 20,000 Chrono Crystals, which is a lot. There's not ever enough sales to be able to buy that many crystals at once. You would have to be saving for months and skipping like banners of high value. So it's really not worth summoning on these banners unless you are unless you have a lot of money to burn, and you're able to do so. But yeah, that's basically going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow.